everyone, it's Delaney, Senior Inbound Marketing Specialist at Hivehouse Digital. Today, I'm going to show you how to use the Keyword Magic tool in SEMRush to help you do keyword research to optimize the content on your website. Let's get into it. So first, once you're logged into SEMRush, you can go ahead and find the Keyword Magic tool in the left sidebar. And now all you have to do is start out with your seed keyword. So what are you trying to optimize for? For this example, we're going to go back to an example from a previous tech tip, and we're going to look up residential real estate. If you're outside of the US, you could also change the country, or if you're trying to target in a certain area, I'm going to leave it as the US and go ahead and click search. And now we have our Keyword Magic tool. So just starting at the top, you've got your database is the US, as well as the currency is in USD. So if you're looking at the cost per click data, it will be in USD. And then when we go down a little bit more, we've got our filters. So first is by default, it's going to show you all of the keywords. But if you want to look specifically for the questions people are asking related to those keywords, you can go ahead and click questions. And now you have significantly less keywords, but they're all question-based. So what is residential real estate? Can you do both commercial and residential real estate? Are the licenses the same? So it's got all these different questions that you can optimize for. So you could potentially, get a search engine result feature like the people also ask for. So this is a helpful tool for that and just to see what questions people are asking. I'm going to switch it back to all keywords though. So by default, we've got broad match. So that is kind of similar if you're familiar with PPC, similar where it's any variation of your seed keyword or keyword phrase in any order. Then you've got phrase match, which is the exact keyword or phrase, but in differing orders. Exact match, it's going to show the keyword in exactly that order. And then you've also got related. So this is keywords that are similar to your seed keyword, but they're a little bit different. So you can see this one's got, it's missing a space. It's just in, different orders, different words you might not have thought of. So that's a helpful filter as well. But I'm going to switch it back to broad match since that's probably what you're most likely going to be looking at. They also have a new beta where you can target different languages. And then on the second row, you've got your volume. So if you only want to, let's say you want to search for anything that has at least a 100 search volume. So anything that gets at least, or on average, 100 searches a month. You can also do like a max. So if you wanted to, only do low volume keywords, medium or high, you can do that here. I'm going to go ahead and click apply. So anything has at least 100 search volume. Then we've got keyword difficulty. And so this is SEMRush's, how they anticipate how difficult or easy it is to rank for that keyword. And SEMRush is really helpful where it kind of gives you some information if you hover over the I. So if it's very easy, you've got very easy potential for ranking. You've also got possible. So you'll need good content and unique content, but it's not super difficult, where if you go to difficult, it's going to say you're going to need lots of referring domains and optimized content. Hard, you need lots of high quality domains and optimized content. And then very hard, it's going to take a lot of on-page SEO, link building, and promotion efforts to rank highly for that keyword. So you can also search for that. Maybe you want to exclude very hard or hard. Maybe you just want to look at the possible keywords. It's really up to you, but it's going to limit your keyword search. Next, you have intent, and that is SEMRush's how they categorize that keyword and the intent that the person is searching for. So informational is the user wants to find an answer to a question. Navigational, they're looking for something in specific on a page or site. Commercial is usually related to brands or services, and transactional is they're probably trying to complete an action with that search term. Now, these are not perfect by any means, but it is helpful if you want to search by that. Next, if you're looking for PPC, you've got the cost per click that you can do a custom range. Then you've got include keywords or exclude keywords. So especially the exclude keywords is pretty helpful if you find that there are some terms that are not super helpful to you. Maybe, for this example, maybe you're not targeting real estate attorneys. You could exclude attorney keywords. And finally, you've got some advanced filters. You can do word count, competitive density, SERP features. So do they have a featured snippet or FAQs? And then how many results are on the search engine result page. And then if you have those entered, you can click apply. So at the top, it has the number of keywords. So we've added some filters. So we filtered it down to 28 keywords. The total volume of searches is 7,710, and the average keyword difficulty is 51%. So now you can kind of go through the different keywords and determine if it's something you want to target. So residential real estate, that's at the top. It's got the highest search volume, but it also has a pretty hard keyword difficulty. But that doesn't mean we don't want to optimize for it, because if you are doing residential real estate, you probably want to target that keyword. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it anyway. And at the end, what we can do is add those all to a list. Now, what you can also do is you can click on, let's see, this plus button, and it's going to pop up one of your lists. And if you want to add it to it, you can go ahead and click the check mark, and it will automatically do that for you. We'll go over that in a second. But now I'm just going to continue going through these different keywords. So we've got residential real estate council. Maybe I don't exactly know what that means. I can open the overview and get some more ideas on what this might mean. And so I can see the top search result is the CRS.com. I can open it up and I can see that this is for real estate agents who do residential real estate. So I can see that's not a keyword I am trying to target, so I'm not going to select that one. But the next one, commercial versus residential real estate, that might be something I'm trying to target, so I'll select that. Again, we've got commercial real estate versus residential real estate. We've got keyword terms on investing or reviews, more agents. Maybe I want to work with residential real estate appraisers, so I can select that. You've got more law-related keywords, got a lot of agents, residential real estate developers, that's me, so I'm going to select those keywords. And you can just scroll down and see this one is a pretty limited keyword search, but it still produces some results that will be helpful for optimizing on my website. So now that I've selected a bunch of keywords, I am going to click add to list, and I'm going to select my the list I want to add them to. So this tech tip example, I'm going to select that. And then what you can do from here is actually click this little arrow button, and it's going to open up the keywords that you selected in the keyword manager. So you can always come back to this list under keyword manager and revisit these keywords at a later date if you need to. So it's got a lot of the same columns where it tells you the volume, the trend of the keyword, the click potential, keyword difficulty, cost per click. It also tells you when it was last updated. And so this is something to come to and use when you are optimizing the content on your website or creating a blog related to these keywords. This tool also has clusters and mind maps. Those are for a completely different tech tip. We can get to that in another video, but this is where you can always come back to those keywords that you found in your keyword magic tool. So that is everything you need to know about using the keyword magic tool to find keywords to optimize your website with. I hope this was helpful and you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next tech tip.